Welcome back to the kingdom, lad. And if I may say so, it's been all the poorer for your absence. I trust your travels were enlightening, edifying, educational.
Terrible!
Ah, yes, of course. Can't forget terrible?
Oh, Merlin, sir, what am I gonna do?
Now see here, Wart. I'm all for the frank exchange of ideas between teachers and pupils, but, well, dash it all, there's frankness and then there's hyperbole. That is great exaggeration. You're king now, and there are certain principles of rhetoric that you'd be well served to... Ah, he's run off, hasn't he?
Let's send Wart to run around the kingdom. Where did I put the pennants? And the trumpets? I almost forgot about the...
There you are, Wart, making me teleport after you like some sort of... what have I said about wandering off during lectures?
Oh, not to do it, sir, but this is an emergency. Here, read this letter I got. It explains everything.
A letter? Let me see. Oh, from Sir Rector, eh? Hail King of the Search, Coronation, Tradition, etc. Wait. Tournament?
Yes, Sir Rector wants to have a tournament in honor of my coronation. It's terrible!
Now, hold on a moment. Leaving aside my thoughts on tournaments, preposterous pageants for preening peacocks. Why are you panicking? I thought you were enamored with the beastly things.
Well, I was, until you started teaching me to use my brains. Now I'm pretty sure you're right. They're silly. And Sir Rector doesn't just want me to hold one, he wants me to compete. Which, oh no!
And he's run off again. Wart, we've just talked about this.
Let's send Wart to run to the sword in the stone. You know what? Maybe it's not so bad. I used to play at being in tournaments all the time. I'll just pretend I'm in a sword fight, like I used to. Merlin says I have good imagination. Let's send Wart to play pretend. Oh, it's no use. This is just what I thought was gonna happen. Pulling the sword out of the stone was easy. It's swinging it around without falling over, that's the tough part. Oh, I should have listened to Kai and practiced more. It will never work. Oh, I imagined myself on a great white charger slaying dragons, alright, just like I used to. But now that I've seen a real tournament, I know how strong the knights are. Everyone may say I'm the king, but I know I'm not strong enough to battle knights like Kai yet.
Phew, there you are, lad. Now what's really going on with all this tournament business? Because we both know that, as king, you're well within your rights to refuse Sir Rector's request.
Yeah, I know, but traditions like that are real important to him, and I know he's loud and set in his ways and all. But he's still been a good foster father to me, and I want to thank him for that.
Ah, I see. This really is more a complex issue than it first appears. I'll have to think on it a while. Let's send Merlin to ponder at the sword in the stone.
Merlin, sir, I'm real glad you taught me logic and natural science and history and all the rest. But now that I know all that stuff, and I also know that I want to hold a tournament, I'm having trouble imagining how a tournament could be good for the kingdom. It really is just knocking knights off horses.
You're not wrong on the facts, lad, but the underlying imagination problem does sound serious. I've got an idea.
Let's send Merlin to use imaginative magic.
Well now, that boy doesn't just have brains, but heart too. Wanting to do something for Sir Hector. You know, I've never been a stickler for tradition. The modern world may be messy, but I prefer progress to the alternative. But looking at this sword, how it's become a symbol of the kingdom in such short time and will be for centuries to come. Well, there's something to be said for honoring the old stories along with the new ones. Within reason, of course. You won't catch me waxing nostalgic for sleeping in caves. There! It's a simple enchantment, but it should help unblock young Wart's natural creative energies. Of course, when working properly, knowledge and wisdom should spark the imagination, not limit it. But even the wisest of us can get in a muddle sometimes, present company included. Why, when I was first crafting this magic, I had wizard's block for days. You'd think that Purple Dragon came along to help. The two of us really must collaborate again one day. Quite a lovable fellow.
Merlin, your magic worked. I felt a spark and then it's like my brain just opened up.
Good show, lad, good show. My own personal meditations were quite illuminating as well, if somewhat less spectacular.
That's good, I think. Sir, did you ever have one idea that was so good that you couldn't wait to do it? Cause I did.
As a matter of fact, I did. But as your teacher, I wouldn't want to influence yours by stating mine first.
Well, what if I don't want to influence your idea? Let's send Wart and Merlin to discuss at the sword.
Alright. How about this? On the count of 3, we both say our IDs out loud and then discuss.
Oh, okay, I'll count. 1, 2... What if we had a tournament but updated it to be new and creative instead of...
New and creative instead of just knights galloping at each other with pointed sticks. Aha!
Gee, how do you know that's what I was gonna say?
I didn't, lad. It's simply a case of great minds think alike. Now, the only problem will be explaining it to Sir Hector.
Oh, I forgot about that part. That's gonna be tough, isn't it?